Welcome, my dear children. How are you? Yes, I hope that you all are safe, fine, and fit at your home. So, today we are here to continue the topic direct and indirect speech, which we were discussing in the previous recorded lesson. So, let us continue it. Once again, I welcome you all to this recorded lesson. In today's recorded lesson, we are going to learn how to convert the direct speech into indirect speech, and this is our part second video of direct and indirect speech. So, in order to learn how to convert direct and indirect speech, you have to watch it till end. Now, let us start. Once let us remember what we have learnt in the previous class. What is narration? Narration is nothing but act of reporting the words of the speaker. Narration is nothing but the speech. In the previous recorded lesson, I have said you two types of speech, that is nothing but two types of narration, direct speech and indirect speech. Direct speech is actual words are quoted and it is enclosed in inverted commas. I said you in the previous recorded lesson. And indirect speech is actual word are transformed, not enclosed in inverted commas. It is enclosed in inverted comma. Indirect speech is not enclosed. For example, she said to me, I am playing. So, said to is reporting verb, I am playing is reporting speech or reported speech. She said to me that she was playing. So, no inverted comma, and you can see that how it has been transferred. So, let us see still more example for understanding much more better related to direct and indirect speech. Before understanding it still more better, you have to know few things. So, things you should know in that a concept. For example, if you take a sentence, in that three aspects you should consider: subject and object, first person, second person and third person narration, and the tense. These three things you have to keep in your mind. First, let us see subject and object. Here is one example. Shazia went to John. Here, Shazia is subject because doing the action, and John is object because receiving the action. I hope now you understood how to identify subject and object. Subject is doing the action and object is receiving the action. Now let us move toward first person, second person, third person. For that we have to understand what is point of view. Generally in English there is three point of view: first person, second person, third person point of view. If Ravi, Isha is talking in a room and Nikita is the third person because she is not there in the room, then Ravi and Isha is a first person and the second person. Maybe Ravi is talking to Isha that Nikita is more beautiful. Okay, then first person is I, second person is you, and third person is she because she is not present in the room. So, in order to understand much better, please refer this chart how the first person, second person and third person changes, and which are the words which changes in the first person, second person and the third person. Now, let us look into tense. Okay, and tense denotes the time at which the action is performed. Basically, there are three types of tense: present, past and future. Again, it is subdivided to simple, continuous, perfect and perfect continuous. So, these are the things which you have to know clearly before converting the sentence direct into the indirect. Now, what are the steps? How to convert? Basically, there are 6 steps. First and foremost step is to identify. You have to identify 5 things, that is subject, object, reporting verb, first person, second person, third person and finally tense. All these things you have to identify. And the second step is change of reporting verb. So what is that? It is nothing but said to will be converted to told, said will be converted to said, say to will be converted to tell, says to will be converted to tells. And the third step is replace with that is nothing but remove the comma and inverted comma, join the reported speech with that. Step is change of pronoun. Come, let us know regarding what is change of pronoun. Here, first person depends upon the subject, second person depends upon the object and the third person no changes, it remains the same. So there is an acronym SON, S-O-N, subject, object, no changes. So first person converted into subject, second person is converted to object and third person remains the same. And the next step is change of tense. You have to change also the tense. Will happen when the reporting verb is in past tense and it is not the universal truth. So how you have to change? If it is in the present tense, simple present tense will be converted into simple past, present continuous will be converted into past continuous, present perfect will convert into past perfect, present perfect continuous will convert into past perfect continuous. In the past tense, simple past will convert it into past perfect, past continuous will be converted into past perfect continuous, past perfect or past perfect continuous, it remains the change. In future tense, will, shall will be converted into would or should, or can, may will be converted into could and might. These are the changes. And the last step which you have to remember is update time specific word. In the previous recorded lesson also we have seen you have to update the time specific word. If it is in the past tense, then the changes will take place in the following way. So here becomes there, tomorrow becomes the next day, today becomes that day, yesterday will be changed into the previous day, this will be changed into that, now will be changed into then, tonight will be changed into that night. This is the 6th step which you have to keep in your mind. Once let us quickly recall. First is identify subject, object, reporting verb, first, second, third person and the tense. Next is change of reporting verb and you have to convert it. Third is replace with that, remove the inverted commas. Fourth is change of pronoun where you have to son. Next is change of tense, change in the tenses. And last is update time specific word where you have to update these word while you are converting. Now let us move towards the example. Let us see the examples. She said to me, I am playing football with you now. So this is in the direct speech. First thing is we have to identify. She is subject, me is object, said to is reporting verb, I is first person, you is second person and you have to identify the tense. It is in the present continuous tense. First step is finished. Check second step is you have to change the reporting verb. So said to will change into told. Then you have to replace it with that. So she said me that. Then you have to change of pronoun. So I will be changed into she, right? And one more, you will be changed into me, that is the first person and the second person. Next comes change of tense. So already you have identified it is in the present continuous. So am playing becomes was playing. And the next thing is you have to change the time word. Now becomes then. And finally your indirect speech is she told me that she was playing football with me then. Let us see one more example. Ram said Shyam, I started a new job. First you have to identify. Ram is subject, Shyam is object, said is reporting verb, I is first person here. And you have to identify the tense also. It is in the simple past tense. There is no any other second person. Next thing is you have to change the reporting verb. Said will remains always said. Then you have to replace with that. So Ram said Shyam that. Then you have to change the pronoun. So while you are changing, the I will be converted into he. Okay. And next step is which you have to do, that is you have to change the tense. So it is already in the simple past tense, so it gets converted to past perfect. Then started becomes had started. Okay. And then what you have to do? Yes, you have to convert it. So Ram said Shyam that he had started a job. Let us see one more example for your better understanding. They said we will plan a picnic tomorrow. First is identify subject, reporting verb, first person, and you have to also identify the tense. It is in the simple future tense, right? And second thing is you have to change the reporting verb. So said always remains as said itself, right? Then you have to replace it with that. So how it gets changed? It changed into they said that. Now you have to change the pronoun. They, the first person, right? First person, we will be changed into they. Okay. And next step is change of tense. Here it's in simple future, then will be converted into would, right? And last step is you have to change the time word. Tomorrow will be converted to the next day. Finally the indirect speech is they said that they would plan a picnic the next day. This is how you have to learn to convert speech to indirect speech. Next, the teacher said to the student, the sun rises in the east. First is identification. Subject, object, reporting verb. Subject is teacher, object is student, reporting verb is said to, and it is in the simple present tense. Now we have to change the reporting verb. Said to will be converted into told. Then you have to replace it with that. Then it will be converted into the teacher told the student that, students that. Then what is the next step? You have to identify the tense and you have to change it. So it is already in the simple present tense, but here there will be no changes because the sun rises in the east is universal truth. In case of universal truth, you are not supposed to change the tense. Okay, is it clear to you? So now it gets converted to the teacher told the student that the sun rises in the east. This is what the direct speech and indirect speech and how to convert the direct speech into the indirect speech. The first and foremost thing you have to keep remember the steps. Then only it becomes easier to convert the direct speech into the indirect speech. I hope you all have understood the direct and indirect speech. Next we shall see and continue in next recorded lesson. Thank you.